that. That's a thing.
Nice.
So, yeah. A young girl.
I love this lore dump we're getting.
Yeah, the lore in this game is deep, and I only know part of the run so far. I started learning it because Belle and I are friends, and they wanted me to commentate for SGDQ, which this one will be at SGDQ, so keep an eye out for it there. But I did not realize how deep the lore is and everything. But I guess let's get started with the run.
Okay.
So
are we gonna count down, or should I just hit it?
let's count down. So,
all right.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Rad.
And we're off.
So, I'm gonna be honest with you. El Viento is one of the most difficult games I've ever played.
No, it's also one of the fastest.
It is super fast. There's a ton of button mashing. Anytime that basically like look at Annette is the name of the character. Just watch her sprint, and every step is a button mash pretty much. You can only go faster.
Yeah,
What you're gonna say, Phil?
This game is basically I'm mashing the whole time, just about.
Yeah.
Makes it a little hard to talk.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, Belle's just running through these screens. The screen with the
That was my phone.
specific way to get rid of these cars on the screen, but it's like over before you know it. But there's so much movement tech. There's so much intricacy in all of this game. I feel like that it's just really completely out of my wheelhouse.
The first time I played through that car area, I thought I was being clever, and I just ran all the way to the right, and I'm like, ha! I got past all these cars, and nothing happened.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of screens where you need to kill all the enemies. So here's the boss fight for level 1, and this boss, I mean, you're literally fighting a tank, and it actually feels like you're fighting a tank. Like, it pretty much is that hopeless in the game. Except for there's, like at the end here with the chain gun, if you crouch, the gun will just shoot through your head, which, as we all know, does not hurt.
Yeah, that tank was the first, big wall of this game of just like, oh, this isn't so bad, why am I just dying over and over at this tank, what is going on?
Yeah, so we're gonna take this,
Yeah, I just picked up these power-ups, which make my boomerangs homing while the timer is up on the top there, and that is simply to make the second boss a lot more consistent and easier.
Yeah, you deboost through all those spikes. Every time that you step on one of these logs here, it breaks like a half second later.
There are some health power-ups hidden inside those logs.
Yeah.
So standing in a certain spot is always helpful.
Yeah, you might have noticed that Belle went and selected like fell down in one spot and then fell down in another spot later on. That's to get one of those things. Those rotating platforms there are so hard, and they're very they like to gaslight you. They think that you're on. You think that you're on them, and you're not.
The game is really nice about when you fall, it doesn't hurt you, it just puts you all the way to the left of the platforms.
Yeah. This boss, you can sort of not stunlock her, but you sort of get her into a favorable pattern, and you just sort of chill on the wall. Whereas the game sort of assumes that you'd be standing on all the logs, but instead you just sort of cheese it, and it works pretty well as long as you're doing enough damage, which again is very tough. So now we're in the speakeasy, which has fantastic music. These folks, the real big folks here will throw these explosive barrels at you. You can use those to really optimize getting through this game. This is sort of not RNG, that right there with
just utilized barrels to get rid of those dudes who were in my way, by the way.
yeah, exactly. Those barrels to get rid of those dudes are not it's not necessarily RNG, but it is pretty inconsistent.
Yeah, the barrel kind of bounces where it wants to.
It's sort of like if we just watched PUWP18, which has a pretty good physics engine, that was like an artifact of a weird physics engine in this game.
I love the fish that jump out of the water that boost you over the platform. It's such an awkward jump. And you get to that wall and you're like, I don't know what's going on now. And
Helpful fish.
Help you out.
Yeah. So we were in a speakeasy, and now, as we all know, I mean, every speakeasy.
Oh, that first serpent went up. That's really bad. You don't want him to go up. Oh well. That means I just lose some time.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
Bell has world record in this game, by the way, which is extremely impressive. It's like 12 minutes.
12:44.
12:44.
Alright, that wasn't so bad.
Those serpents are
annoying.
Very difficult as far as I'm concerned. And whenever you get that, then you get the water spell, which lets you put out this fire, which is extremely slow, but can't be helped.
Yep, no other way to get through that part. Not even in the
water spell. Like, well, this is just here now.
Yeah.
So this boss, we just want to kill the core. We just want to kill that orange core as quickly as possible. Nothing else actually matters here.
Sort of like pushing part of it away with your boomerangs. Yeah, there you go.
Such a cool fight. And but if you don't know what you're doing, you'll be fighting that thing for like a good 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Now this is everyone's favorite enemy in the game, Pixel Squid, coming up.
Shout out to Ernest Evans.
Yeah. Ernest Evans, the inferior... I don't know what you'd call it. Not a sequel, but not a prequel.
That's the
there it is!
Trilogy.
I fell off the dolphin. Falling off the dolphin's kind of bad, but that's okay.
More pixels.
Oh no, I got stuck on that one.
Extremely large sprites. Oh, you're just spraying on water.
Yeah, it's actually faster to run through it than ride the dolphin, but you want to get through the squids first before you do that.
Right.
This is a level where dashing over spikes is basically what you're doing half the time.
Kinda.
And we have a third spell now, which I believe is like the wind spell? What
Wind cutter, I think is what it's called.
Yeah, and you can use that to blow a lot of those squares away all at once, sort of like you saw Bill do back there. And then there's also this like fuse mechanic sort of thing. I don't know what the actual technical term is, but it's basically a fuse. You light, as it were, one of the boxes, and then it burns down the entire thing. And you'll see it'll connect to a big barrel of oil. Is this like an oil tanker? Or
That's
is it...
what I am assuming it is, because there are big oil drums in it that explode.
Yeah. But luckily they're all wired up to one another, so I guess if you're ever trying to efficiently bring oil places, maybe don't wire them up to each other with fuses.
Don't let the wind in your boat.
They don't have any safety regulations on this oil tanker.
Yeah, this is definitely a OSHA violation. So yeah, now we're fighting
this thing, meatball,
Fortress,
electric meatball, whatever. I don't know. It's dead.
Nice.
Goodbye, electric meatball. We miss you.
Now this is the Grand Canyon.
Yeah, everyone remembers the iconic castle with gargoyles at the Grand Canyon.
Yeah.
You know, family vacation as a kid. Just go to the Grand Canyon, visit the castle, defeat a couple of gargoyles.
Oh, that was really nice.
Oh yeah, and these big, like, tentacle plant things are quaint.
I love the jump animation, like the little twirl. I fall in love with it every time I see it.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
The little touches in this game, so good.
Yeah, I think that this game is not very well known, but it is actually very nice, and the sprites in general, I think, are very good looking, especially considering
this boss is pure evil.
For perspective on how to do... Oh, I'll let you talk about the boss. Sorry.
I did not one-cycle the boss. Sad face.
You got the one cycle a couple days ago, for like the first time or something.
Yeah, and I've been getting it like here and there ever since.
That's so rad.
The perspective of like how you're actually doing the dashing, you just hold down and right and hit jump, and you will fly across the screen like a mad woman.
So this level's a whole lot of nothing, really.
every level must have, or every game must have a conveyor belt level, and this is the conveyor belt level. This one's a little slow, just the nature of the beast as it happens.
And here comes the dumbest boss in the game.
Many explosions. I love so many explosions in this. Oh yeah, this boss.
This is where I made it when I was playing.
This is like a quiz game type of thing? Or do you have to actually... Because you don't actually have to fight the boss, do you?
What I'm doing right now is exactly how you do it. You just wait for it to stop, and then you hit the right box, which is the same every time, conveniently.
Ah.
So it's just a big nothing kind of boss. And there it was.
Yeah.
Airship time.
Weird gargoyle on conveyor belts.
Shortest level in the game.
Yeah, airship is so good.
It's a very world-faring game.
Shortest boss in the game.
All over the place. Oh yeah, this boss.
It's real dumb.
Yeah, it's neat to watch though, especially with these platforms. Are the platforms RNG?
No, they're the same every time, like almost everything else in this game.
There's pretty much no RNG in this game.
This is the last stage. It is known for its bats and lizard men.
Is this New York?
Yep. Empire State Building.
I could tell.
Yeah, if anyone was wondering, the first level I believe was Chicago.
It was Chicago in in the Japanese version. They changed it for the American version. Because they
This
didn't
one is still
want...
Empire State?
Yep, it sure is.
Sorry, what were you gonna say about it?
They didn't want people to think that the mobster in the cutscenes of this game was a reference to an actual mobster for the American version, but in the Japanese version, he's literally just Al Capone.
Those lizard men?
Those are lizard men.
As they are prone to wander around New York.
Yes.
And
again, family vacation.
So many bats. So many bats.
All these switches here control different doors, so you need to do them in a specific order. And there's a ton of elevators in this section.
Yeah, they're really annoying.
Yeah, sometimes they don't like to do what you want them to do.
Yeah, like that one just went up. Got away from me. Now my health is looking a little bit rough, especially now. So I think I will opt to take the health, which I normally don't like to.
Yeah, there's no iframes in this game, so it's just when something's hitting you, it's just hitting you.
Yeah, when something's on your sprite, you're just constantly losing health.
Like I said, this is one of the hardest games I've ever played, honestly, because it like violates all the rules that I sort of expect to have, like iframes and stuff.
Yeah, this is the final boss, which we will kill exclusively by throwing the explosion spell at specific times.
So first time is coming up soon.
Second one. Third one. 4. 5. I missed. That's horrible.
It happens.
It was RNG manipulation.
Yeah.
Time.
Rad. Wow.
GG.
GG. Gosh.
That was beautiful.
So 1244 is the record, and you've got
1311.
1311?
Yeah.
That is stellar.
That was beautiful.
Not bad.
I love watching that game get played. It's so fast and so pretty.
Yeah, it really is. And there's a ton of lore behind it that I only like dream of really being able to fully understand, to be honest. But yeah,
the other 2 games in the series. Shout out to Ernest Evans.
Yep, there he is.
Yeah. So if you like this, definitely check out Bell's stream. It's twitch.tv/Belthegor. and they're going to be running it at SGDQ as well, so keep an eye out for that. It'll be really exciting. I mean, you know, this is very impressive world record stuff, and they're still grinding down the world record in practice. So
it has some improvement to do. My sum of best is 12:21 now.
nice.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, and there's no RNG, so I mean, it's like just sort of there for the taking.
Mm-hmm.
That's fantastic. What did that dragon snake thing ever do to you?
I don't know.
Yeah. Well, this was fantastic. Thanks, Belle.
Thank you.
This was a lot of fun.
I was happy to do this.
And
Thanks for letting me do commentary.
And if you want to
Of
learn
course.
this game, definitely talk to Bill or somebody else. And I mean, I guess really Bill is probably your best contact for this. So
I would love it
drop
if more
their
people ran this game.
Yeah,
I
I'm
want
hoping
to see that happen.
I'm hoping to get my name on the leaderboard by SGDQ, so that I can really give good commentary next time that I commentate this race, or this run, that rather. But I also I want to see more people on there, and it's like
I'm looking at myself up there too, so I'll see you there.
Nice.
Oh heck yeah!
Nice, thanks,
That's
nice.
so good. We just got another person who wanted to run this.
Yay.
We just created a speedrunning community.
This is now a three-way race at SGDQ.
It is not that. Especially because I play on a USB fight stick because it makes mashing easier.
Oh heck yeah!
Or at least better on my hands. But
Invalid. No, I'm just kidding.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, hey, whatever. But I'm done with the El Viento community. Never again.
Well,
We just created this community. I'm done.
I'm very upset. You can see it in my face.
Okay, well, I think we'll let you go.
all right.
Folks. Keep up the good work, Belle, and yeah.
Thank you very much.
Belle, you have anything else to say? Sorry, I should stop hogging it.
I don't know. Follow me, I guess. I do things.
Follow Belthegor.
Do it.
Have
Do
a
it.
great marathon. Love everyone. Everything's gonna be great.
Yes.
For sure.
Shoutouts to
Yeah.
the people.
Oops, sorry, go ahead. Shoutouts.
Shoutouts to the people who are cool.
All players
Yeah.
and all characters.
All friends who
All
showed up.
Special thanks.
All cool people. Shoutouts to you.
Yeah. Thanks for being here. Goodbye.
That means you. See ya.
Okay. So long, friends.